All right, Pick a Vegas and beyond. So, again, I'm re-recording this video. Recorded it, and then before got ready to upload it, I realized that there was a portion of it that somehow got screwed up. So I put out the video talking about Daily Refinement being permanently suspended from eBay. And before I made that video, I already knew about, I think there was like 2 other big sellers that were also permanently suspended. And they had a similar story to what Daily Refinement said, where they were asked to provide proof of where they got the stuff from, whether it be an invoice or receipt or whatever, and they were unable to provide that, supposedly. Anyway, then I looked online, and there were a bunch of other sellers who were saying that they were permanently suspended. And anyway, that made me start thinking, and then I kind of started going, well, what if they come at me and I don't know everything that I'm going to need to have or whatever? So, long story short, I end up contacting eBay and talked to them, and the person I talked to was really rude and everything, like most of the time. And they have some really rude people, kind of like some of the people who work for Amazon. But so I'm talking to this person, and she had a bad attitude from the start. Like right out of the, from the start, it was, instead of how can I help you, it's what do you want? I'm like, damn. Anyway, so I asked the question, I explained what I was reading about and what I'd heard from other sellers and stuff like that. And her exact response was, that's not true. That's a lie. And so she goes on to tell me that anyone who's telling you that that eBay asks for invoices or receipts or anything like that is lying to you, because we don't do that. I'm like, well, I've heard from dozens of sellers who have been asked for invoices. She's like, no, they haven't. No, they weren't. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, and there's, and I explained that that other sellers were saying it happened to them, but then they provided proof to eBay and then they were reinstated and things like that. She's like, kind of really snapping at me and telling me that eBay is not going to ask you for an invoice. And then eventually she starts to really lose it and told me that the only reason that eBay is going to permanently ban someone is if they repeatedly violated their rules. After a certain amount of times, they get permanently suspended. And that, or if they're doing something illegal on eBay's platform, they don't want criminals or people like that on there. And I'm like, well, the reason that people are asked for receipts or invoices or some type of proof is because eBay doesn't want stolen property and stuff like that being sold on their platform. She's like, eBay does not ask anyone for the receipts of where they got stuff from. We don't care. I'm like, okay, that's not what... Yeah. Anyway, basically, she had like this confrontational, really aggressive attitude from the start and bit my head off every time I said anything. And flat out called anyone who's saying that they were asked for a receipt or an invoice or anything by eBay a liar. And she told me that no one from eBay is going to ask me for anything like that because I am not doing anything wrong. And she accused me of being paranoid and told me to stop listening to what other people are saying because they don't know what they're talking about. That's what the person I talked to from eBay said. So, yeah. eBay really needs to hire some people who are not so damn angry. Because like I said, from the start, she was like really aggressive and angry and confrontational, and anytime I said anything, she bit my head off. So, yeah. eBay needs to hire new people to, talk to their sellers, because people like that are going to make people not even want to be on eBay. Because no matter what I said, that lady, had an attitude. Even when, like I said, from the start, she had this, what do you want? Biting my head off, immediately, as soon as I started talking to her. So, I don't know. But, like I said, she claimed that eBay is not doing that as far as asking sellers for invoices. She said the only way anyone's going to be permanently suspended from eBay is if they repeatedly violate their rules after repeated, chances or whatever, or if eBay finds out they're doing something illegal on their platform, which selling something that you're not supposed to sell could be construed as that. So take it how you want. I don't know.